Reading feels confusing when you don't know what order to follow. But once you do, everything gets easier for you and your child. Because when you follow the right sequence, reading becomes a lot simpler for both of you. Hi, I'm Laura Beth, creator of Book Spawns and Brighter Futures. In the last few videos, we've talked about the signs your child might be falling behind, why knowing letter sounds isn't enough, and why what you've tried may not be working. Now I want to show you something different, the actual path that turns all of that into progress. And at the end of this video, I'm going to talk about why this book, even though it's kind of old, should definitely be in your library at home. The first step is letter sounds, but not in an A to Z order. When you start with the letters like SATPIN, your child can start forming real words almost immediately. That early success matters because confidence builds faster when kids can do something real right away. We want them to have those early wins to motivate them to push forward. When you stop and think about it, we're the same way as adults. But knowing sounds isn't enough. This is where most parents get stuck here. This is the step that really changes everything. And that's blending those sounds into words. That first time, your child reads a word like tap, and they look up at you like, wait, I just did that? That's the moment reading starts to feel possible. And honestly, it's the moment where you as a parent get a little dopamine boost thinking, hey, I can teach them. We're getting this. So if you're thinking, okay, I need something that walks me through this step by step. That's exactly why I created my Book Spawns and Brighter Futures course, to give parents a clear, proven method to teach your child to read within a few months. But stay with me because this is where it starts to build momentum. Because once your child can read one word, you don't stop there. We want to build them to be fully independent readers. Now we layer in sight words, simple sentences, words like the or was or you. Those are things we can't blend or sound out. Combined with simple sentences like I see a cat. This is where confidence builds fast. Because now your child isn't just reading words, they're reading meaning. And this last part is what makes everything stick. It's not about doing more. It's about doing the right things consistently. Just 10 to 15 minutes a day. Sounds, blending, words, reading together. That's what builds a reader over time. Not perfection, but consistency. You want to talk about not perfection, there are stains on this couch from my kids. Oh well, keeping it real, folks. So if you've been feeling unsure about how to teach your child to read, now you can see there is a path. And it's not complicated when you follow it in the right order. If you want help putting this into practice step by step, my 5-day Reading Jumpstart Challenge walks you through exactly how to do this in just minutes a day. And it's designed to give you those early wins quickly with your child so that you and your child can both feel confident. And if you're ready for the full system where I walk you through everything from early foundations to confident reading in just a few months, that's inside my Book Spawns and Brighter Futures course. The Jumpstart gets you started today, and the full course is that complete path to follow. You don't have to figure this out alone. I did, but now I'm trying to share it with others. You just need the right path to go from the anxiety and fear of seeing your child as behind others to seeing them excel and get ahead. Okay, why this book? This is called The Big Blue Book of Beginner Books. Of course, it's on Amazon. It's so cheap. It's got 6 different books in it, and many of these stories were written in like 1960s. But these stories right here, after I went through, teaching my children to read, these are the books I used right here. These are the books that we read before I taught them how to read, while I was going through lessons with them, and then afterwards, because these stories are so great with repetitive words. They are such great confidence boosters for your kids, because this is something that they can accomplish when they become an official beginner reader. Definitely add it to your library.